she asked me, she's like, Richard, why do you cuss so much? Because I did, my dad cussed all the time, so I just learned it from, him and my mom and everybody. So, and I was like, I mean, because I can. That's the only kind of reason I had it. But she explained to me that, the reason why you cuss is because you have nothing more intelligent to say. And yeah, she was right. So yeah, that was my grandma when I was living with her when I was 18, 2001-ish, that time frame. And she was right. So I'm going to tell you guys a couple things that might hit close to home. And I like when people tell me, the simple facts and the truths and don't give a crap about my feelings. So here we go. So number one, kind of what I kind of gathered is, nobody gives a crap what kind of tools you use to get the job done. Just get the job done. Your customers are not going to hire you based off your tools. They're not going to, research, anything about your tools or anything. It doesn't matter. As long as you can get the job done, that's what matters. So if it's Ryobi, if it's rigid, whatever it is, just get a tool to get the job done. That's all that matters. Now, that's why I explained to a couple of people who asked me. A professional craftsman, a professional contractor is naturally going to trend and gravitate towards the higher end tools over time, or even not even over time, because they're going to value their efficiency and their time, and they're going to realize that time is money, and that higher quality tools save them in efficiency, or more powerful, that allow them to do more work or better work, or work faster over the cheaper tools. So you'll see more professionals gravitating towards the higher end tools, which would be Makita, Milwaukee, certain DeWalt tools, Festool, and then you can go up from there. So, that's basically it. Those are the top brands as far as I'm concerned, as far, for tools. I mean, there's other tool manufacturers, depending on what you got. There's other tool manufacturers, hand tools, Klein, Knipex, all those good ones, Weha. So once you have a tool and it breaks, it's really frustrating. So again, nobody cares, especially your customer, what tools you use to get the job done. Just get the job done. So there's that one. So next one, I don't care what people tell you, your image to a customer matters. The vehicle you use to get to the job site to do the work matters. It matters. I know people say it doesn't matter. You can get into like a Geo Metro, get there. Certain customers, it doesn't matter, but if you want that high-end work, that six-figure work, if you're going to need a certain vehicle to get the job done. So it matters. Your personal appearance matters to a certain extent. I don't look good hardly ever, but I make sure I don't smell, or at least don't smell very much, and that's what matters to me. I can be, like I am now. I got dirty shirt on, shorts, but at the same time, I'm not trying to impress them as far as my looks. I'm I'm a on-site contractor. I'm not one of those just goes and gives estimates and a salesman. I just I help do the work, or do the work itself. I do obviously work out, but your image matters. Your vehicle matters. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Just learn that. You never get a second chance to make a first impression, and I have found that since I upgraded my vehicle, and I've been getting, not my vehicle, but my tool trailer, dump trailers, that matters. I've gotten work off of that equipment just because, for one, it's branded, and then two, it's an appearance. And I've noticed that since I've gotten away from the F-150, I had one job that was six figures with the F-150. Now I'm at, I think, 4 jobs now that are, since less than a year, that I've had the F450. Now that's not all because of the image, but at the same time, if you not to fake it before you make it, or fake it till you make it, but if a certain customer or certain type of customer is looking to have some sort of work done, they're going to look for a contractor that seems or portrays the image that they can do that kind of work, which we do, obviously, for social proof. I can show people, pictures of stuff on Instagram, Facebook, website. It matters. So you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And that's definitely true. Now, is it everything? Absolutely not. I'm sure people in the comment section, oh, I got plenty of jobs, with a rusty crap box, whatever. It matters. Just letting you know, it matters. So, communication. Next one. If you suck at communication, like I did, I made a conscious effort, and now I have customers literally tell me that I'm the reason why I got the job, or the main thing with me is I communicated. You can over communicate with a customer, which is great. Do not overshare. Do not overshare with the customer. Just over communicate. I'll be here between this and this. Don't give exact times. Give time frames. Hour, 2 hours, whatever it is. Because if you say you're going to be there at 8:30, if you're there at 8:31, you're late. Just give time frames. I had a customer. He would text me like 5 minutes before I told him I was going to be there to make sure that I was there, kind of thing. So he's no longer my customer, but that's the kind of customer that he was. And I learned quickly time frames, not exact times. I'll be there between 9 and 10 o'clock. I'll be there between 8:30 and 9:30. I'll be there between, if the job's only 5 minutes away, I'll be there between 9 and 9:30. That gives me some time in case something happens. I talk too long to another customer, etc., etc. Under promise and over deliver. Just say, hey, the job's going to take 7-8 weeks, and you get done in 5 weeks. You're great. It's just don't over extend yourself. So stop doing free work. That goes for anybody who has change orders. You need change orders. Do not do work without a signed agreement. Do not do additional work without a signed change order, something in writing that you can take to court, bring, show somebody, show the person that wrote that email, and give it back to them like, this is what you said, kind of thing. So do not do free work. It will only lead to heartache. Now I'll say, I do some free work, smallsies, onesies, twosies. I'm not about nickel and diming customers, but I will write a change order. I've written change orders for $5 because it was an important $5, or it was the scope of work. I've written change order for $0, but I wanted to document basically a conversation confirmation, what we're taking off, what we're doing, no one voiding something. Just make sure if you cannot prove the conversation existed via text, email, then it didn't exist. That's just the way it is. So I think that's about it. So these ones are, I'm probably gonna piss a couple people off, but it is what it is. I wish I would have known all this before. If you guys have a crap box vehicle, raise your prices, save some of that save some of that money, get yourself a better vehicle. For one, it's more, you can get something that's more enjoyable for life. 2, reliable. It's also an image thing, because you'll be surprised. What you think your ideal customer is going to change once you have a better image, and you'll see. Get yourself a website. That absolutely helps. I know Facebook's king, and social media is king. Website is a professional way to showcase your work. A Facebook account is an amateur way of showcasing your work, which still works. I do get a lot of work off of Facebook, but I can always revert and tell people to go to my website, and then they can sign up and submit a bid request, all that kind of stuff. So that's about all I got for you guys right now. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.